Hello everyone, I am Matthew Olsen and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the FM22 beta Rampaging Rams or Derby County FC. Now, if you have been enjoying this series, please by all means give it a like. It does help the channel out. It promotes it to more people, it helps the channel grow, which is basically what every YouTuber wants. To create a good community, and I want to really build that. Also, you can subscribe if you're not already, and yeah, you'll be notified if you hit the bell for push notifications for whenever I upload. It'll always be FM22 content on this channel. I'd also like to thank, because yesterday, which would be for you a few days ago, I literally streamed for the first time in 6+ years. I got a few people in on the stream, and I just want to thank them for joining me. That was Sparky Derry, Ghostal Bass, and Up the FM Ducks. So thank you as my watch has gone off as typical. I don't know if you can hear it though, because I've got something called NVIDIA Broadcast, and I've actually set it up properly this time in like the past few days. But I've realised I haven't set it up right. But yeah, that stream went quite well. Not many people viewing, but when you just start for the stream, it's not that bad. I had about 10 altogether, I think, unique viewers, which is really amazing. However, I will be now streaming over on Twitch, I think, because I tried YouTube out thinking what it would be like, and I tried Twitch out years ago, so I'm going to try Twitch out, which would be for you a few days ago now. But depending on the thing, you'll have to check my Twitter, which is in the description below, for when I do stream, whether it will be on YouTube or on Twitch. It would depend on whichever one I felt was the better platform to use. Anyway, as you can see, we're currently 7th. We have played a few games since last time. So, of course, you were here for the game against Bristol City, which we drew 0-0 in a ball draw. We then played Forest Green and just about won on penalties. I'm unhappy with that because we should have won it by more, but in the end it was a 1-1 draw and we ended up winning on penalties. We're very lucky. Excuse me as I just burp. I literally just had my breakfast, so expect me to be burping and have a bit of indigestion. But yeah, we played Middlesbrough. After that, we won 4-2, good result there. Then played Charlton, won 2-0, good result there. Then played Wolves in the EFL Cup second round and actually beat them. Wolves, of course, in the Premier League. And then played Rotherham, drew 0-0. Not a good result against them, really. And then we had two really poor results, 2-1 against QPR and an even worse result against Preston, which was a 4-1 loss. Really bad results, and yeah, not very good. And in the end, we then played with against Blackburn, and we beat them 3-2, a 93rd minute win, only because of that 92nd minute red card. Well, that's the only way we won that game. We then ended up playing Huddersfield in the third round of the EFL Cup, which we did finally lose, this time on penalties. And as well, we then played Barnsley as the last game that I played, which was a 2-0 win. Jonathan Billingham is becoming quite a good player. 3 goals in 3 games. He wasn't starting at the start, but the selection advice told him to play him at striker, and so I decided to do it, and well, he's been quite good, so yeah. Also, bit of reason that Dane Scarlett has gone back to Tottenham. He was on loan with us. He played 0 on games in the league, but he did play 2 games of the cup. I think it's Bielsa who's the Tottenham manager. Yeah, Marcelo Bielsa could record him because I wasn't playing him in the league. It's my fault because I had him as a regular starter when he would more so be a squad player. I kind of messed that up. But we will have to be careful as well now with Rodrigo Muniz, because he's also meant to be a regular starter as well. So yeah, we've got to be careful. In terms of the rest of the transfers, I don't think many has happened. Let's see, we were last here for the 23rd of the 7th. So from the 23rd of the 7th, we signed a few youngsters. Terrier Blade. He's actually a guy I've actually heard of. He is just a youngster. He's immediately gone on loan to Kings Lane, where he's got 1 goal in 1, which is not bad. Miles Sona is another youngster. Comes in from Aston Villa after being released. Oliver Charlton, another youngster. Comes in from Stanley Celtic, where he was originally with Rochdale. He came through their academy. Let's see, in terms of sales, what was it? 23rd of the 7th. Yep. I don't know why it does that. I think it should be like slashes, but I think it's a bit of a bug. 23rd of the 7th. We basically loaned out all these players: Darren Robinson, Harrison Solomon, Carlos Richards, Kane Ryan, James Morris, Charlie Rutt, Terrier Blade, you've already seen, Courtney Clark and Will Grell Pollard, all going on loan to national leagues, the non-league sides, where hopefully they'll get a lot of game time and do quite well. But the game, we've got 2 games today. First one is game 15th place Bournemouth. They're not doing good at all. Like, honestly, they're doing rubbish. Though then again, 8 games played, they've got 11 points, and we're in 7th, and we've got 14. So just they beat us, and they could get into the playoffs. So it's not doom and gloom for them just yet. Forest, however, who we are playing in the second game, they're second. So I really want to beat them and not get them out of the promotion push as they go into the game against Bournemouth. The team for this game is Kelly Roos, Bailick, Fagan Walcott, Offord. Offord's been quite good. Richards and Williams as the wing backs. Knight and Graham Shenny as the centre mids. Right wing is Malik Wells. Left wing is Louis Sibley, who's hardly played at all today this season so far. 3 games off the bench. I want to try him out. His first proper game starting, see how he does. And then Belingi, who's literally been amazing past few games, 3-3. He is going to be the striker. Subs bench is Ebsele, Buchanan, Max Bird, Stretton, Jacobs, Pritchard and Jojak. As you can tell, I've switched back to the one-shot instant result thing. Mostly because when I was trying to create a new manager for my stream save, it wasn't letting me set it up with the FLUT or Flut skin. For whatever reason, that's a bug with that skin. So I had to change back to this, and I've just kept it for now until the beta ends, basically, or until the TCS skin comes out. As we will skip all that and go into the game. Okay, what can we do? Just check I'm actually recording, which I am, which is good. Point finger, we've won a good run of late. I trust you, and guess what? I trust you. Yep, everyone's happy, or most of them are happy at least. As I will do that. We've got a highlight in the 4th minute. Roos giving it to Bailick, or Bielek, with Witt gives it to Wilkes. Gives it to Fagan Walcott in centre back. Offered. Sibley. And the pass is Paula. And now Bournemouth break. Well, they give it back and then they clear it long with the goalkeeper. Bailick should get that, and he does. And then we start again. Gives it to Richards on the wing. What can he do? Gives it to Wilkes. Oh, Belingi was open then and he nearly scored. Could have been better. Can I turn the sound down possibly? I'm not sure. Might be a bit too loud. But yeah, good start so far. I would say we've got more shots than them. They've only had one and it's all been off target. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. Let's just do a bit of encouragement. As Knight can head that. He misses the header though. And now we've got to be careful. Iose. Iose scores for Bournemouth. And that takes us 1-0 down. Now apparently did get a header, but it headed into Pearson. And Iose chips loose. It looks like we've got a touch to it, but it couldn't actually direct it away from goal. As half time we're 1-0 down, I'm going to say you weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. Everyone, or most of them, are happy. Hopefully that'll be that. As we've got a highlight in the 50th minute with Williams and Sibley, and Williams crosses it in. Wilkes heads it. It's just wide over the bar. You know what? I might actually turn down sounds if I can figure out where it is. See if that does anything. Come on. It's going to have to change skin, unfortunately. I think that's because I have it to reload skin every time I change settings. Possibly. Might be. Who knows. Either way, we're going to have to wait a while. Unfortunately. As we did have a highlight. Hopefully it ends up in our goal. If it doesn't, I'll be upset. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened with the screen then either. As Low nearly scores for Bournemouth. That isn't Max Low, is it? As Offord heads it away, and we've got to make a sub, I think. Got to make a sub. Lou Sibley's not had a good game. So we'll put on Michael Jacobs and we'll take Belingi off for Stratton. He was our top goal scorer last season, has hardly been played this season. Mostly because of Belingi's form in the past few games, and then we've been playing and the loanies, one that of course was recalled as they've immediately scored. Philip Billing scores for Bournemouth to make it 2-0, and I don't know what to do. I reckon this is a lost game. Skip that, go to attacking. I'll take Graham's shinny off. Actually no, Jason Knight's not having a good game. I'll take him off for Max Bird. Hopefully we can get at least a goal, but 86 minutes played, I don't think it will happen. No, it looks like this game is a loss. Loss against Bournemouth. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Unfortunate loss. It does take them over ahead of us in the 8th place, and we are down to 9th. Still, start this season, I would take 9th place with 14 points after only 9 games. So, yeah, I'm going to skip ahead now, and we'll come back for the game against Nottingham Forest. See you in a bit. Right, we are back to the game against Nottingham Forest. And we've had to change the side a tiny bit, considering Ashley Richards has picked up an injury where he's fractured his wrist and he'll be out for 10 days to 4 weeks. I doubt it'll be 10 days with a fractured wrist. I personally fractured my wrist when I was like, I would say 7 or 8, maybe younger, and for one, it hurt like hell, and second, I couldn't. I had a cast on for a few months. And even though I had the cast on, like the bandage thing that supports it when healing for a few weeks after. So yeah. Anyway, Kelly Roosing's in goal. Luke Offord, Balick and Clark are the centre backs. Nathan Byrne comes in for Richards, who is of course injured. Buchanan also is in left wing back. Centre backs is Max Byrne, Graham Shinney. Right forward, AMR. Is Jacobs. AML is Williams, and strikers Bilingi. That takes the subs to Joziak, Ebseli, Knight, Stretton, Fagan, Walcott, Sibley and Wilkes. An important game today against Forest. They are still second in the league. Don't know if they won the last game. We'll see it in a bit. Yeah, I'll just say that. Yeah, I think it means I think that means they won the last game, and then that means they drew 5 games ago. Well, I can't tell because we both lost both. So, yeah, they are really good. They're doing a really good season. They're now 3rd, but then that's only because West Brom have played the next game in hand. So we've got hope to beat them and take them down the table. Let's hope we can do that. I will immediately say encourage everyone is fired up. Is that away from home? So we've got to be careful. The crowd could get on our backs easily because it being Forest, it's bound to happen. Got to be very careful. So far, so good. I'll just keep saying encouragement. Everyone is getting fired up all the time. So that is always good to see. I'll take a draw, to be fair. A 0-0 draw I would take. I've got a highlight. Jacobs crosses it in. Oh, nearly got to a player. I forgot who it was. But then we get it back with Shinney. He gives it to Byrne. Goes on a run. Pass it to Offord, which he does. He can cross it in. And Williams should have scored. He really should have scored there. I'm just saying I'm happy with your performance because it's 0-0. We're frustrated them. We're doing better than them in terms of shots and shots on target and XG. I think I might take Dylan Williams off. He's getting a bit tired. I'll put on Joziak, see what he can do. He's not been that brilliant. I think if I get a bid for him in January, I might actually sell Camel Joziak. I just don't think he's consistent enough for a team like us, who are trying to get far. Balick's really not having a good game. It's no Michael Jacobs is. I've got a highlight. McKenna, Forest with Vega. Nato Borges. Da Costa. Can we tackle any of them? Pressurise them. Buchanan has to get close to Fredericks there. Yates. Rupp. Of course, we tried to sign Rupp. We actually tried to sign this guy. We tried to sign Rupp on a free. Because his contract was ending, and in the end he ended up going to Forest, even though we were offering him higher wages. Apparently the bonuses for him were better at Forest than they were here, so at Derby, so he ended up joining Forest because of that. So I really wanted to show him we're the better team, and Taylor's going to score here. Yeah. Let's make a sub. Jacobs can come off. I will put on Malik Wilkes. And we need to sort everything out. I will go attacking, and I will go demand more, and I will make the last sub because Buchanan is having a god awful game. Can't actually play anyone there though. That's unfortunate. Billy Buchanan will just have to deal with it. I will take off Graham Shinney because he is in danger of getting balked. and I'll put on Louis Sibley and see what we can do with that. I think it's a loss though, unless we get a goal here. Nearly. A header goes wide, basically. And I think if I go on, it's very attacking and won't do anything. Because it never does. Nope, we've lost. Another loss against Forest, and it's just awful. I'll say that because we weren't that bad. I'll just say that. Be neutral with everything. That takes us all the way down to 13th now. Still 14 points. Quite 7 points away from Cardiff, who were in 22nd in the relegation zone. And we're also 7 points from top, which is now Nottingham Forest. So yeah, I hope Forest don't get promoted because I want us to get promoted with them. If they do. And I don't think we're good enough for that this season. Do not think we are. That is an unfortunate set of games. A 2-0 loss against Bournemouth, who I thought we could have won at home, even though they are one of the best sides in the league, and a 1-0 loss against Forest away from home. So it looks like the Brian Clough Trophy is still going to Forest for like the fifth year in a row or something like that now. It's unfortunate. I don't know when we'll come back next time. It'll be a bit further into the season, of course. Might come back around about December or November time and play whoever's closest to us in the league. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Like I said at the start of the episode, it does help the channel out immensely. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the bell for notifications, push notifications, where you'll get notified either through email or on mobile or just on the YouTube app or YouTube website when you're just on it on desktop. Also in the description is a link to my Twitch. I'm going to be streaming now every day. I'll at least try and stream every day. I'm still trying to get the schedule sorted out, so I don't know it just yet, but if you go onto my Twitter, you'll see whenever, and follow me on there, you'll see me when. I'll tweet it out whenever I start streaming. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.